we should be live in like 10 seconds. We'll be live. Do sound check.
Mic check, mic check. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, you all good.
Alright. You hear me on the screen?
Yeah, we live on YouTube.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know for some reason mine ain't showing.
Got notification.
Hey, tell Dave he got a. Let me see if I can go in and change it. But the title of it,
Do another sound check.
What's the title?
it's showing up as Micah and Friends.
Oh, they said
Maybe I will change it. I'm
Okay, well, I mean, I'll change it in post production because I usually got to get started. So just tell them just let. Pretty much everybody go to your home screen on the YouTube channel. At the top of the screen is live in the scheduled one because we got like 20 people in the scheduled live chat. Oh, okay, appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, it's all cool. We could just change it after the upload.
Wait, is it showing the picture?
Yeah, it's showing the YouTube.
They have on your channel.
Oh, it's showing it. Alright, cool. It's not showing no visual though.
Yes, I'm doing sound. I gotta make sure the sound is good. Can you get another sound check?
Oh, mic check, mic check.
Check.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, but the mics that's connected to the mixer going in the header, they can't hear you. So, see, they can you hearing you on mic, that's good. Audio. I'll try this one more. All right, get a sound check.
Mic check.
Oh, I know. Okay, try it now.
Mic check.
One more time.
Mic check.
Volume. Oh, no. I do it now.
Mic check. Mic check.
One more time.
Mic check.
Okay, we just gonna have to we're just gonna have to go off with this because the audio. I don't know what's going on. So what I'll do is I'll record on this. Need a sound check again.
Mic check.
Check.
Mic check.
When I hear it on the playback, it's cool. It's just y'all probably got to talk up a little bit, but other than that, it's cool.
Check. Mic check. Check 1, check 2. Mic check 1.
Check.
Okay, this might have to work. chat homepage, and then you'll see the live. Then they can click onto that. All right. Rolling the intro.
What's up, man? Welcome to YouTube Sports Recap, where we recap the game. And I got a guest here. I'm gonna let him introduce himself as he only can represent himself.
My name is Eric Paul Jr. I play for Boundary Waters Heat Squad, and I'm number 1. I play quarterback. Quarterback.
All right, man. So before we actually get into it, I got a little rant that I'm about to go on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be y'all fair warning. He ain't got nothing to do with this. You know, I actually wanted to bring him on after the fact. But look, man, reps. You can't treat the babies. And Chattanooga is a real good team, so I don't want to take nothing away from them. I hate that I have to do this, but the officials, they have to be dealt with.
Yeah.
First of all, it was too many illegitimate calls. You don't cheat the babies. Every single time that these kids fought hard to get back in the game, it was some bad officiating going on. It was face pass calls that was missed, horse collar that was selective. All these babies was tapping by the shoulder. If that was the case, you should not have caught that. You know what I'm saying? Like this gentleman had an agenda, and the reason why I knew that it was agenda because at the very last play, this official thought the play was about to be broken up and threw a flag and ended up under 19 scores. Did not call nothing at the end. He just literally picked his flag up and tried to touch it as if nobody seen it. These dudes need to be ashamed of themselves. It ain't no amount of money in the world, nothing that can make me cheat some little kids. You don't do that. If the kid earned that game, they earn that game.
I didn't have no horse in the race. I do not. I do not go to games to watch kids get cheated. Like I say, I don't have any preference on who win. I just want to see a fair game, and that was not a fair game. And they need to be ashamed of themselves. Whoever that league is, they need to make sure they check those people, those reps, because both of those teams got cheated. The 9U and 11U.
And I'm sorry, like I said, because number 2 was a really good player. The coaches for Chattanooga Ravens is a really good organization. It's just you got officials who have a preference on who they want to win. You don't do that. You don't do that to no babies. You don't do that at all.
Let me chime in real quick, and this is Mike for everybody out there from the Micah and Friends podcast. Also, shout out to you, EJ, man. Great to meet you. Phenomenal kid, man. I seen the highlights and everything. So keep going and growing. You're gonna keep getting better. And this is just a milestone in the road. But like you were talking about, Kendall, it has to be some type of checks and balances that go on, whether it's within a committee, within the league, or whether it's a referee coalition or something. It definitely has to be different checks and balances that's in place to take care of situations like this. Because, like you said, at the end of the day, it's private kids. It's not about us. Only thing we go there to do is film the game, record, get the content, and put it out for the kids. And just to see 11-year-olds, 9-year-olds, parents, everybody rob from a good game, a fair game, I say, is just crazy. So it definitely just has to be more about checks and balances and things going on like that. I don't know. Sad thing about it is I really don't know how you could get away from this continuing to happen, because at the end of the day, I played football too, and I've been in situations to where it was refs that did us dirty. So I feel like it's a never-ending cycle, but the best thing to do is just have some checks and balances in place, whether that's a ref coalition or a committee within the league, But you got to condemn.
I would say it seemed like it was a consensus amongst the organization because when certain teams get in the league and they run it through their league, you know what I'm saying? For some odd reason, the game just get harder. The touchdowns just get called back every time. I don't care if it's a team that's more superior than everybody in your league. You know what I'm saying? You just use that team to represent you in another league. I mean, as far as like state or something like that, but you don't cheat that team just so somebody else can be fair or it's not a blowout game. Because I done seen that too. I done seen officials call calls back just because they didn't want the score to be so lopsided. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair, man. That's not right. And I had this rant before, you know, because it was some other kids basically being treated. And, you know, these rants was asking the other coach, oh, what was it called? What was the call? Wait. You didn't see it yourself, but you asked me what the call was?
Yeah.
And then you literally called the call?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Like, a coach is going to always see something for their team, right? And in this case, I'm gonna get on my guy right here too. I'm gonna get on Junior because they should have really blew that team out, to be honest. They went in there like they already won. That was the biggest mistake that was made. You know, but they still, to their credit, they stayed poised, they fought their way into the game, and then, you know, they had it won, and then he called a horse collar.
Yeah.
Kid's been horse collaring the whole game. It just so happened you choose that moment to call it.
Yeah. And like you said, I definitely feel like and we're gonna get EJ in here for sure, but I definitely feel like they won the game, and like you said, the refs definitely robbed them from it. But EJ, I just wanted to know what were some things that you felt like you, your team, and just that the whole just your whole team could have did better to better prepare for this game, man.
We could like not gave up so early. So like when they first scored the first touchdown, all of us like we were down, throwing our hand down and stuff, and then after the second quarter we had a little talk, you know, got into place. Then we started to go at it. Caught up in the lead. Yeah. Gave up again when they scored another touchdown. After that, another touchdown. And towards the end of the game, we were just too hyped. Alright. Too hyped. And then when they scored that touchdown, everything just fell apart.
Yeah. But like you said, though, and one thing I wanted to definitely just congratulate you on, because it's tough, and it's grown people that can't do what you all were able to do, which is coming back from adversity, you know, with being down then, willing your way back, you know, and coming back and being in the game and winning the game, you know. So definitely, well, not winning the game, but definitely coming back in the game. And, you know, just fighting adversity. Can y'all still hear me? Okay, my audio got cut out.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, yeah, but y'all can keep going with that.
Yeah, no, we hear you. Go ahead.
Nah, that was it.
Some B-roll.
Yeah, that was it. I can't really hear it, but the B-roll got audio.
Yeah, go ahead, Michael.
Nah, I was done. I said I couldn't hear the B-roll had audio, but I was just saying, EJ, I don't know if you can hear me, but man, it was just good to see you all fight back from adversity, even though you all were down. You all did get back in there, you know. So definitely salute to you for that, and make sure you keep that character trait going with you throughout life, you know, because that's one thing to definitely have in your back pocket that can help you further along in life and help you keep being successful, man. But I got a jet, man. I just wanted to tap in with y'all real quick to get on here and show some love, man. EJ, keep growing. Kendall, you know what it is. I'll check out with you in a few, man.
Make sure you tell them where to see your podcast.
Oh yeah, make sure you, everybody in the chat, make sure you all go over there to Mike and Fran podcast. Like, comment, subscribe. Go over to National Sports Chat. Like, comment, subscribe. We hitting y'all with some new content every day, so just make sure y'all go over there, check us out, and we're gonna keep tuning in with y'all. But other than that, man, I'm checking in and I'm checking out. Yes, sir.
Okay, so yeah, man. Like I said, I was on the rant, so now, one of the things that I want to say is I was proud of the fact that you guys fought. I was proud of that. But then, I just thought that you guys allowed the moment to get bigger than what what I'm saying, like than what it really was. Because I believe that at that moment you guys you was playing like you already had it won. So the fact that you already y'all played them and beat them, right?
Yeah, the
So
first
the
one.
fact that you already beat them, y'all like, okay, well, we're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, they came there, they fought hard. They was gonna give y'all their best, and y'all gave them y'all best for like two quarters, which was the second half. But speak to the mindset that you had in the first quarter.
First quarter, like, I was not trying to let them score at all. But when they scored that first touchdown, I just tried to keep everybody up and strong. Like, because once we get down, they don't want to play no more as hard as they usually play. Right.
So throughout the season, was you guys not used to being scored on? Was that like something like y'all held everybody to like 0 points and stuff like that?
Yes. Donuts.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that kind of speaks to it because I know I was speaking to one of the other gentlemen and he was just saying, oh, he commended y'all. First of all, he was just like, well, it's like when it's 6-0, it's kind of like 21-0, and I'm like, nah, I didn't see it. Just put up points, what I'm saying, like easy when they want to. You didn't really play the whole
second half because y'all already had to blow out. So just let them know, man.
What is it that you looking to do next year? Or matter of fact, are you guys done this year, or do you guys have some more games that you or that you are playing?
We have a B2C tournament next week, and that's it, I think.
Okay, so if you win that, can you still go to national?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. So do y'all know who y'all gonna play?
Not yet.
Not yet. How do you know?
Probably after that B2C game, our coach will probably tell us.
Okay, yeah, man. So y'all got something to still fight for. Are they going to play in it? So do y'all get a chance to get that rematch?
We don't know yet.
You looking for that rematch, dog?
Yeah.
I don't even think y'all even gonna let them score. They're a good team. I like it. I just think, what was some of the adjustments that you feel like the coaches? Well, coaches, it's not about y'all. I just want y'all to know that. But what are some of the adjustments that you feel that should have been made, to stop them from moving that ball?
On some plays, they could have kept me at safety. Cause they like to pass the ball a lot, and I like to move around. But when I'm at linebacker, I make plays, but like I play better at safety, and I stop them.
Oh, so that's where you're most comfortable instead of the cornerback. Oh.
Just not getting to know that how to play. That's what it is.
Okay, well, maybe coaches felt like they wouldn't even need a safety if playing the cornerback. So it's something to it, man. I don't think he just put you in that position just because, So he probably saw something in you to be like, oh, he had locked this person down. And hold on, you can't hear me?
Tell them to go out of the video, then go click back on the video.
Okay. Yeah, man. So I'm sorry. We having a bit of a technical difficulties. So y'all, please work with us. I promise y'all, we ain't gonna tell y'all this every month. I mean, every week. You know.
Let me see. All right, so you played for a different team last year, right?
Yes.
And you ended up playing with y'all didn't win it last year, right?
Got knocked out first round of playoff.
Okay, but you ended up playing with a team that was that won it in the previous year in a very competitive league. So what was the expectation of you once you became a starter on that team? What was the coach message to you?
Like, my expectation was like to be a leader to all of them and earn my spot, lock it in, and just like cover everybody.
You feel like you made an easy transition?
Yes.
You got along with everybody.
After my life.
Practice and stuff. How long have you played football?
For now, I played 12 years in total.
You played 12 years?
Since I was 4, so 8.
Oh, man. So you were born with football in your hand.
Yeah.
So, do you feel like the league that you played in this season is more or less competitive?
Less competitive.
Less competitive?
Yeah.
So do you feel like you're getting better?
It's like a little bit.
Huh?
A little bit.
Okay, yeah. All right. Can you run it out one time? You feel like it's less,
It's less competitive.
okay. Do you feel like you got better in that process?
Yeah, I worked on some stuff.
Mm-hmm. So what's one of the things you still feel like you need to work on?
My throwing.
Throwing?
Yeah. I'm good at throwing, just my mechanics.
Oh, you talk about like your accuracy?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you doing to prepare for that?
You know, I've been working at home, going to into the little net.
Mm-hmm. So do you because I'm pretty sure that you plan on building with some of your wide receiver teammates and stuff like that. Do you like set up a date to where you get the pass to them and stuff like that? Or
Like,
it's just always at practice?
it's not always at practice. Sometimes we have like off days, and we just get that work in, train.
Mm. Okay. And I probably know that you plan on going to college, right?
Yes.
What is your dream college as of now? Because when you get older, it might change. You might be like, oh, well, that's how I felt back then. But now, you know what I'm saying? Like at that moment, you'd be like, that was bad, but I just have to change your heart. So what's that school?
Well, right now I'm looking at LSU and Clemson.
Ooh, man, you got a lot of passes to make. Are you trying to go for the quarterback position as well?
It's not quarterback, running back.
You got a lot of passes to make. And those are pretty big shoes to fill, man. And you know what they're looking for. They're looking for accuracy, great personality, great characteristics, which you have already. But you gotta be accurate. That's what they gonna need. So we know, just based off that alone, you about to be in that gym or on that field just throwing passes for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Well, there's a reason, but you're gonna practice a lot more, man. That's good. So if that's not a college, I'm not saying that you're not gonna go and I'm not putting it in your head. But what would be a third option?
Probably Texas A&M.
And you know what I thought you were gonna say? I thought you were gonna be like Alabama. So it's only right though, because I think Alabama and LSU rivals, right? So yeah, it's only right that you don't put them in the same category. And then all right. All right, so when would you? I think I asked you this already. When would you have an understanding of when y'all play?
Probably after the next B2C.
At the next?
No, probably next week.
Yeah, because don't you guys gotta prepare
Yeah, we're going.
for nationals if you guys make it, if you win it, you do
Probably gonna have practice that week.
it. Would it be funded by B2C or is it like, or do you guys still have to raise enough funds for it?
National. Or,
You're not sure yet? Because I know a lot of teams they are pretty much they're trying to raise enough funds to support. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if the option for B2C is the teams that make it, he send them there, or if they make it and they just still have to find their way, you know, to make it out there in order to play for the nationals. You know, so what are you looking? What are you looking to? Are you looking to establish amongst your team as far as like how can I say this? I don't know. We'll go there. We're gonna do that question. I'm sorry, man. Look, I got so much stuff going on right now. You know what I'm saying? To where it's a lot of questions that I'm asking, but I had a particular order that I wanted to ask them in, and I didn't do that. You know, so I'm kind of you know, skipping through a lot of the questions, but hey, man, you know, we just gonna have a conversation from now on. So. One of the things that that I want to ask you is, do you play other sports?
yes.
You do. What's your is football your favorite sport?
Yes.
But what's the other sport that you play?
Basketball. That's it.
Are you any good?
A little bit.
Are you team?
Yeah, I played on the team before.
Oh, so you only play like what season?
That's a good start.
All right, man. So look, man, we talked a little bit about this. So now we get into like, what are some of the like plays that you feel was like the game changer that changed the momentum?
The 21 dive, the 18 power,
Mm-hmm.
and mostly it. Because we had two 18 powers, and then our fullback, the 21 dive,
Mm-hmm.
and then the fast play.
Man, you don't say this, but I will. I just say that it was a teachable moment for most kids on your team, and then some of them, which I felt they probably had the experience, but for some reason, that it became too big of a moment for them at the moment until they was able to calm down. I think that a lot of players were just they had a lot of jitters in the beginning of the first half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the other thing, based on what I've seen, is that you guys allow them to get on the outside too much.
Yeah.
You know, instead of the deep tackle or them sending and making sure that the deep tackle contain that, you know, his area, you know, secure his area. Basically, he was going in and leaving, as you can see, like basically leaving that outside wide open. And the guy was pretty quick and agile, so he was able to make plays, you know, based on that alone. So if they were able to contain, see, like right there, that was good. That was very good. You know, he stayed home, but you see that basically the D tackle bit. And in that moment, you know, he was able to make a play on you guys. So I just think that if you guys tighten up on that aspect, that he probably wouldn't even score. You know what I'm saying? And it was pretty hard to tackle him like like open field because he was very agile, which you are too. You are too. And I just feel like with your speed and the fact that people couldn't really tackle you like that, I thought that they should have utilized you a little more, you know. And it's not to say anything about your coaching because I know your coaches, you know what I'm saying, the prior year, and they do a real good job. You know what I'm saying? So you feel like you should like run the ball a little more. You know, do a little half-back option keep something like that.
I feel like we should pass it more.
Pass.
So we have a lot of good runners, but I feel like we should pass it more.
Mm. So, do you get to the point where you able to do articles, or do you just have to go with what they tell you?
Yeah,
They give you free.
a little sometimes, yeah.
Make that article, man. You believe in yourself enough, man. You supposed to go ahead and make that article, man. Make that change when you see them. You know what I'm saying? Like come up and the linebackers trying to blitz. You know what I'm saying? To send somebody up the middle for a slant or something. You know, go ahead and make that decision. Also, do you have anybody on your team that can pass?
Yeah, we have a backup quarterback, but yeah, he could throw. Number 10.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought that would have been a good look, you know, because I'm thinking when I said that slant, I'm thinking you running the slant. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the way that you move, not too many people are going to be able to tackle you. You know what I'm saying? Like 1-on-1 or in open field. If you have that momentum, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely believe that you guys fall hard, and yeah, that's him right there, number one. As y'all can see, he still is like a Michael Vick type of runner, but like you said, you know, I think he should utilize his arm just a little bit more, so he can get that experience. And that was a great block. But yeah, so he can get that experience, and as you can see, he made tackles, he made touchdown saving plays. So yeah, man, I definitely believe that it was a lot of factors, you know, as far as for that game. But yeah, man, what do you want people to know about that game, or what we didn't see, you know, that transpired?
Mm, nothing.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Not even about the bird, man.
I'm not a bird dad.
What's that? That's agree. Even though I see that you cheated slightly toward the end, it kind of bit, you know. But I know that you probably don't learn from it. Actually, I'm gonna let you learn. Yeah, because that's just be one of those situations where when you take a play off, it bites. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. It's like you guys played hard for 3 downs, and then y'all thought that they was gonna lay down for that last play, and then it basically ended up biting you. You know, so I think another thing that you didn't probably say was that you just understand that it's no plays off. You know, every play, every down is important, just as important as the other. You know, so I think number 5, outside of the fumbles, I think he did well.
Mm-hmm.
I think, come on, man, you gotta hold that ball, man. They just see that was him. He fumbled in a moment. He just secured the ball, and I think that's something else that he you know. So, what was you thinking at that moment?
Like let my team down because I was supposed to lead them to the touchdown.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I'm saying like
floating.
to make you run it because you basically pulled it down. It looked like you're supposed to make that pass, and then you ran it. So like, what did you see to make you just pull it down?
Nobody was open.
Nobody was open. Hmm. Okay. Hey man, look. It's better than throwing an interception because
Hmm.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest. All the time, and shout out, I appreciate that. A lot of times, throwing interception, man, it turned out to be a pick six. Like I've seen teams like literally in those type of moments, throw it and then they end up losing. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So like that was a smart decision. You have to hold on to that ball, man. And that was another situation where somebody didn't stay home. What happened at that moment?
Number 5 didn't stay home. Bid in on the run.
That's why it's that open.
Safety.
Okay. So as a leader, right, what is something that you're making sure that you do to see that was the last moment that what we were just talking about where he basically cheated and it turned out to bite him. It's, that's the moment I knew that y'all gave up. Y'all let them get hands twice in a row. And I think that some of the players probably thought that it was over, but then that's where you have to pretty much know, like, look, the game is never over until it says 0-0. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not that, then you guys always have a chance. You can run it back. You can do anything. It was one of those moments that y'all had. I believe that y'all had like in the first half, where once they scored twice, y'all head was down. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, you gotta say. Oh no. Yeah, I was about to say. But yeah, it was just one of those moments where y'all just like kind of held y'all head. It was over. You had people kind of pounding the ground, crying, stuff like that. And I just felt like the teachable moment for that will be to say, look, man, we got 24 seconds to go. You know what I'm saying? We got 24 seconds, so therefore, we have 24 seconds to try to score. And then if we don't do it within that time, then we still held our heads high, but we just go back and reflect on, on the mistakes that we made to get us here. Because if you look at it, I believe that y'all should have beat them by at least 20. Y'all should have beat them by at least 20. They're a good team. I ain't taking anything away from that organization. Like I said, I hate the fact that I had to do that rant, but it must have been stated because the officials they just wasn't going to allow the verdict to be any other way, if you ask me. So that's what it is. But man, like games, I know some of these kids be asking. They be like, I play games, so what?
Yeah, play games. Play Madden, 2K, sometimes Fortnite, and then I be playing Among Us.
If I see another game, Fortnite, I mean my nephew, like I literally had to tell him, look, you can't play. You can't play this for at least a cool 3 days because he was just on there nonstop, just playing it. Like, what do y'all see in that game?
Who you like? The skins? Very fire.
Yeah, then I was tired of seeing Travis Scott performing at his concert, man. I was like, man, how many times either you playing the same board or they just ain't got enough? You know what I'm saying? Like every board is the same, but yeah, man, I definitely appreciate you coming on here. And if there's anything that you would like them to know, about you, as far as personality and stuff like that, man, talk to them. No.
Like I like shoes. Like, I'm a sneakerhead a little bit. I like to go out.
Favorite shoes?
Jordan
Jordan.
ones. I like them.
You like which one?
Ones.
One. Oh, that's the favorite. I don't know, man. Hey, look, we probably gonna have to have this debate. Who had the best collection, the better collection, Penny or Jordans?
Jordan.
Penny, and I think his shoes last the longest.
He only had one. He only made one pair. Jordan had 12.
Nah, Penny didn't just make one pair.
Oh, really?
Man, see, he's sleeping. All the shoes he probably wore, man.
But Jordan got more.
I don't care. I think Penny Hardaway has a better quality of shoes. That's just me. That's my own preference. Because he had foams. He had what's the other one? Yeah, he had the little penny like he had like a whole bunch of them.
Still, that's a fact. Jordan's always going to be, even the young kids.
Yeah, so
even born before Jordan was playing.
yeah, so I'm gonna answer. I'm bad kid Quan. He said, how did they get cheated? Well, I'm gonna tell you how they got cheated. You know, you wasn't here, for the rant or whatever.
He plays for Chattanooga.
So basically, what I'm saying is, I think Chattanooga is a great team. I believe that Chattanooga played their butts off. I believe number 2 is the truth. I believe he's a good player. I believe the coaching is good, but I also believe that the officials was calling some very, very, very questionable calls. And like I said, the horse collar, it was those type of tackles being made throughout the whole game. And I just felt like the official was being selective when they made that call. It was in a moment to where he had a big sack, and then they decided that they wanted to call that because they knew if they allowed that play to basically be what it's supposed to, just a no call and allow it to stand, that probably would have been the end of it. So that's how I believe they got cheated. I believe that they got cheated because the official also, what a lot of people don't know, and I might show it. A lot of people didn't see the official throw a flag at the end of the play, just in case the kid dropped the ball, so they can call another flag and give them another chance at trying to score. That's how I say that they were cheating. You know, I'm not making no excuse. I had no horse in the race. I just think that this is a good young kid. Great to talk to. And I believe that it was no better person to bring on here to talk about it, than him. So
Check to see if anybody in the chat room want to ask Eric any questions.
hey, do you guys have any questions that you want to ask? Ask the young fella. He said that was a bull.
They cursing in the chat room.
Hey man, look, I asked y'all if y'all like Jordan or Penny. I was telling y'all Penny was the best. If there wasn't up for debate, I'm letting y'all know that now.
What does Eric have to say?
Yeah, Eric said Jordan. He said Jordan.
Smart man, smart young man.
Yeah, whatever. Well, put it like this. Y'all focus on getting the next Jordans, and I'll focus on having the same pennies. About what? 2 to 3? 1 to 3. So I have one pair of pennies, and y'all get 3, and mine is still gonna last longer. So I take pennies. Yeah, but now what y'all gotta ask me, young man? Because I told y'all I was gonna bring players on here. I told y'all that I'm gonna also get both rare breed Get a lot of kids on, a lot of players and coaches on here. You know, but if they come on here, man, this is the time to ask the questions. This is the time. We said, Ty J. Grant said, how do you feel about next season?
Man, coming harder and stronger, being that gym.
Again, are you planning on playing offense and defense next season?
Yes.
Matter of fact, does that wear you out? Do you feel like you get enough rest? Because that could have played a factor in you getting beat that last play. You know what I'm saying? Like, were you tired?
Not really, cause like I have a lot of stamina in me, and like when I need a break, I just tell the coaches and they take me out.
Learning plays, is it difficult learning both aspects? Is it difficult learning both?
Yeah. So the fact that you came into a new system, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it hard to make that adjustment? It was, part of learning the plays and stuff like that.
Nah.
Or you just knew it right away. So basically what it was is that you already you were familiar with the formation and stuff. It just was a different name.
Yeah.
And that's hard, man.
Is it difficult? Is it more difficult for you to read defense while playing quarterback, or reading offense playing defense?
I say more difficult playing offense and defense. Than defense.
So it's difficult. It's more difficult to read the offense while you're playing defense than it is to read the defense while you're playing offense.
Yeah. Some plays.
So when somebody is when they're in a certain formation, you have an idea what they're running, or
yeah.
So what if the coach calls something that's basically geared towards that's geared towards stopping what it is that y'all supposed to run? Do you check? Do you audible? Do you check? Or do you just be like, hey coach, we should call a timeout? Or you just run the play?
Sometimes I like audible. But sometimes I like play most.
That's why you gotta Manny, Omaha all day. Look, Omaha probably needs 6 different plays. You know what I'm saying? He probably just say Omaha. That means to check down, to run the play. Do a running play, or to do a slant pass or something based off the way he said. It might be different options. You know what I'm saying? So when you get that and you study the film, and certain teams are running in a certain formation, like you should ask your coach to be able to make that adjustment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that'll help you, when you get to Clemson. Did I get it right? Clemson or LSU? So when you get there, you already have that experience. You know what I'm saying? Also, man, while y'all are in here, man, please subscribe before y'all leave. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe before y'all leave.
We got a hater in the chat. Eric Pickett.
Okay.
Y'all got too much talent on. You got too much talent to be on here talking about the refs cheated y'all, man. At Doe, Moss be for real, bro.
So you say I got too much talent? No, coach, look. See, that's why I sat there and I took the heat. I just asked the questions. So don't put him in the crossfire. I'm somebody who's neutral that shared what I seen. And I heard some of them coaches. I'm just keeping on. I ain't tell y'all. So if y'all want to dispute me, I speak facts. So if y'all want me to expose some stuff, I can do that. Leave him out of it. Because I was really gonna do that part when before he came on. But since he was already here, I decided to still go on my rant, because I just don't like seeing babies cheated. I don't. And the refs, they already knew it. It was calls that they was missing. I can show you face masks that wasn't called. I can show you other horse collars that wasn't called. I can show you I can show you holding calls that wasn't called. I can show you at the end of the game, the official putting the flag back in his pocket, and he was only throwing the flag just in case that kid dropped it. I can show you all that. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Go ahead.
Eric Pickett again in the chat room saying, I'm the head coach of the Chattanooga Ravens.
Yeah.
8 to what? We can send them the link.
Hey, so would you like to come on? We can send you a link to come on. We ain't running from the smoke. And look, and another thing too, like I say, for me, it's all love, all fun. I'm sharing what I've seen. Like I said that you guys were a great organization, a great team. You have great players. I'm just saying what I've seen that wasn't right, on the behalf of the way that the game was being officiated. So yeah, man, we'll send you a link. You know what I'm saying? So you can come on. Would you like to come on?
I'm gonna put his email in the chat.
Would you like to come on, Coach? Because we don't want to leave with misunderstanding. Miscommunication. Always out in pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So we want to clear up, get all the clarifications that you want to, clear up, and we can go our own way. We have an understanding that everybody else would have also. So if you would like to come on, yeah, it definitely was a nail biter. It's definitely a nail biter.
Okay, he's still talking in the chat room. Tell him send his email in the link.
Hey, Coach, send your email, and we're gonna shoot you a link, and come hop on, please. It's all love. It's all love. I do it for them. And also, I would love to bring you on here. You can also come on here on this platform and speak your piece. And then what we can do is we can go over the plays that I've seen that was missed, and then you can justify it.
I got the B-roll ready.
We can do that. If you want to do that, we can do that. I'll tell you all the calls that I've seen, and then I also said that there were calls missed on both sides, but it just happened a little too much on the other side. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Crucial and critical plays. But yeah, man. Back to you, man. What are you doing to prepare? For the B2C?
Like, I've been working out, running a lot, getting my stamina up, drinking water.
Yeah, man. Water is important. I'm telling you. I think they I'm telling you, that keeps you hydrated. You know what I'm saying? More than anything. I definitely commend you on that, because like a lot of people, they just drink a lot of sweets. You probably drink a lot of sweets, but
On weekends.
Your health is your wealth, man. That's gonna get you to that Clemson and that LSU. I'm telling you, take care of your body. Do you lift weights?
Starting to.
You ain't got no weight, man. Just do some push-ups, man. Go ahead and do some push-ups if you need to. Get one of them. What is it? The vests. Yeah, get one of those vests. Do some push-ups. Once you doing them with one finger, doing push-ups, it becomes that easy. You start doing it with one finger, then slide on the vest. You know what I'm saying? Just do those. Once that becomes easy, doing one finger again, get some heavier, but you don't need weights because you need to let your body develop fully before you start utilizing weights and stuff like that. That's just my personal opinion because that and wearing the vest. Because when I wore a vest, I've always had like pain in my knees. I've always had that, and I realized it once I was wearing that vest and jumping and all that stuff, on the concrete, like that hurt me. So if you're gonna do it, make sure it's always grass where it complements your motion, your body and stuff like that. I'm still waiting on coach, man. I'm still on some coach. Because I heard coach over there talking about some calls that was being missed too. I think coach would have been saying some stuff, had the shoe been on the other foot. You know what I'm saying? So we wanna call fair. We wanna call fair game. We wanna make sure right is right. It's because that you the one that became a victor. Outside of the result that actually happened in the game, like that you don't have an issue now. You feel me? So I just want you to come on here so we can have this conversation, in front of the wonderful people that support, and I appreciate you guys also for supporting, but I just think that there was a lot of missed calls. I think that actually impacted the game. Yeah, I say that. Number 2 was killing. He was killing. He was doing his thing. Number 2,
I think he's older than
number 2 is a man's child. You know what I'm saying? Like he can really play up if he wants to.
He played that great middle school ball though. The main thing he left for me.
Yeah, like
He played middle school ball.
number 2 is definitely a good player, and I wish him the best, and I hope that he go on to play at the highest level. But I'm gonna say this: he squad say they want that rematch. He squad want that rematch. Would y'all give it to him? We can sell all in. Would y'all give it to him? I got some reps that I can actually get and make sure that everything is neutral. Because I talked to those reps. That's another thing that you don't know. I talked to that rep, and they said that they've been coaching in their league for a minute. So therefore, that lets me know that they see every team in that league, and they know who they like and dislike. Just because officials are officials don't mean that they have a bias. That don't mean that they don't have a bias. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I don't want to continue to just talk about it, over without you being on the line.
Coach Pickett, he disappeared. He's no longer.
Oh, coach didn't want to get on. Coach
don't want to smoke.
He said every match. You go 2-on-1 against them. How many times they want to play?
We beat y'all too. Y'all beat us. It's all good.
Yeah, rematch, coach. Hey, look, and then if they win, right? If they win, then we gonna play the tiebreaker. So it's the best out of 7? No, what is it? The best out of the best out of 5?
Best out of 3.
Nah, that's the best out of 5. Coach said, so they can hear it. It says, Coach Eric Pickett, he said rematch with the laughing emoji. We 2-1 against them. How many times they want to play? Good Lord. Hey, Coach, I feel you. But what I'm saying is, the other games, they didn't have any dispute. This one, there was. And it was for the highest, for the highest level of play that you can play in, which is the championship. And there was some calls that was basically impacting the game. So in order to make sure that you guys are legitimately the better team, just run it back. I'll say that, just run it back. Also, one more time, man, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Somebody said, tell E Squad to come play with FU.
Yeah, I got too many players.
They got too many players. You know how you get no run with them?
I could get in there easily.
With FU?
People want me to play with them.
Oh, that right? You just didn't want to. You said you're going to take your talents to Heat Squad. I feel it.
Denise Jordan said, obviously y'all mad. Who's mad?
Oh, no. Denise Jordan said, obviously y'all mad. Denise, hey, before I say,
She told me.
obviously y'all mad. Don't matter how much we won by, we still took that dub. That's what it say. We still took that dub. I'm a bad kid, Quan. That's what he said. Nah, hey, Quan, man. I think I'm gonna be perfect by the end of this show. What happened is we talking about some plays, which we didn't do it today. We might do it if we can get the coach on. If we can get the coach from Chattanooga, my guy Eric Pickett. Right? If we can get you on here to justify these calls, and we're gonna also have the calls that was missed on your side, on your behalf, because I did see maybe like a holy call that was missed or whatever. But I'm gonna show you a lot more calls that was either made that affected the team, one that missed that wasn't called, and I'm gonna show you how selective those officials was. And then I can also explain to you how viable.
Tell he said, Coach said he keeps sending his email. Tell him to put his email in the chat.
Hey, Coach, put your email in the chat. That's what we're gonna do. Put it in the chat, the live chat.
I would come say, we'll see whoever want to compete.
Oh yeah. Another thing, Coach. Are y'all playing in the quarantine compete for Chattanooga? And then also, are you guys playing for nationals? I'm waiting on.
Leaves the Quan leaves message. It's the orange seed.
Okay, the Quan Lee said, tell Heat Squad and Ravens team, come play against FU. Right. What was the result?
Yeah, like two. Yeah, two.
Okay. And they said y'all didn't really bring that smoke when y'all played in the scrambles. Quan Lee, that's what he said. He said all calls came their side of the field. Y'all want to be honest. That's what Doe Boss. Number two kept running out of bounds from number one Heat Squad. He kept running. I mean, that was a smart thing to do, really, right? If you go to run out of bounds to actually be smart, so you play another down. Bad kid said, I try not to get disrespectful. I'm on my whole team. I got my whole team back. See what you don't know. Hey, man, if you're
really young. All that on my phone.
I try not to get disrespectful, but I have my whole team back to see what you don't know. It,
Read a little bit louder.
what you don't know is our team uses help from contact. All they have is 8. Our whole team is valuable. Okay, it sounds like a rematch to me. I'm a bad guy.
They only got number 2 at speed. That's the only good people they got. Well, speed is 5. They only got number 2. That's good people. Some people on the line.
Hey, hold on. I can't do a line like that, man. I just had something where I was talking about, you know, the nose guards and I mean not the nose guards, but the hiker is just as important. So I ain't gonna get on the line. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I don't know what to say. I'm just waiting on that coach.
He's scared. He don't want it.
Hey, matter of fact, look, take this time to share a message with, what's his name again? No, not Coach Pickett. I'm a bad kid, Quantum. That's the one that said that y'all, basically y'all trash.
We're tired, but they've been that fast. They got good art. And all them trying kids. No competition. That's why they undefeated. They playing that something easy.
Hey,
Some of the people play some real competition.
Come to me. Y'all really
hey, so look, so let me ask you a question. What's his name? His name is I'm a bad kid, Quantum. So if you guys played in the Bayfield League, how you guys feel like y'all would do?
They would not win no games. To be honest.
Yes. KJ Grant. Yes, rematch. Rematch. I would love to see that. I'll film it. Then I'll make sure that we have Captain the Star there. You know, he has a great platform as well. And we have some other teams there. Other media there to film it for the rematch. Daniel said, "We never lay down. Look like number 2, y'all only hope." That's such, baby. Our whole team is all those facts. Eric Higgins said, "Hey, coach, before I read what you said, where is the email, sir?" Before I say anything. All right, so now let me read what you said. You said, they keep saying this the trash league and got smashed twice. He highlighted twice. We've won the Super Bowl 5 times back to back to back. And come on with all this cat, man.
How long have they stayed in that league? Since 9? Something like that. You know, like,
Talk to him in the camera.
Hey, but yeah, coach,
We're not addressing them anymore after that. After this, if you don't send us email in the chat, don't address them anymore.
Yeah.
Go ahead, finish that. Are you cursing?
You ain't seen no email yet.
Oh, nah. Hey, coach, nah, I didn't see it.
In the chat. Don't
In the chat, you know how, like, when you telling me that you sending me your damn email, right? Send it, when you comment, just put your email at the end of it, and send it to, or just put his email.
Instead of talking all that smack,
Yeah,
just
nah,
put his
we
email.
gonna make sure he comment, and then after that, put his email so we can do it. Yeah, so put it in here, Coach. You know, we apologize if you genuinely sent it. You know, it's all love in here. You know, I'm just saying what I seen. This gentleman right here is more so preparation for when you go to the next level, you make it to the big league. You know, also if you got some kids, you know, if you want to come on this platform, you know what I'm saying, let them know. Let them know about it, and you know, we set it up.
Shout out to Debbie Irwin. She said he's quiet.
Shout out to Debbie Irwin. All right, Coach, I'm waiting on you. I'm looking specifically for your comments so we can send it to you. But again, man, you know, I always have to show my appreciation for all y'all that forgive us for the technicality that we had earlier. I also like to, you know, thank you guys for being in the live stream. Y'all can be anywhere, but y'all decide to show y'all support. Also, if you haven't already, you know, please hit the subscribe button. You know, that helps this channel, and we can continue to bring young, genuine, good kids, such as Eric Jr., Eric Paul Jr.
Mike, got 30 people in the chat.
Yeah, also, make sure y'all press the like button. You know, all that is free. All that is free. You know, definitely appreciate you guys. And also, we would like to say to Coach, where is that email? I'm gonna just ask one more time.
Send it to the inbox. Put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat.
He sent it to the inbox.
I guess he's emailing it to the National Sports Chat. No, tell him he put it in there. No,
Oh, he said he emailed to National Sports Channel.
tell him in the chat room.
Yeah, I'm gonna still check to see.
He said he sent his email over 20 times. No, he didn't. Check your email.
I'm gonna check it right now.
This specifically gave him instructions to put his email in the chat room, not email it to you.
I didn't receive it. Hey, like I said, we could have created a segment just for, you know, you and I, and then we could have just went over these plays on these missed calls, and then, you know, you can justify them or not, and then you can see if I'm wrong for coming to my conclusion, you know, but I hope that you guys will come on. Also bring number 2, because here's the thing. Do not put the babies on this. Do not, because it's not about them. This is about the official. This is about the official. This is not about the coaches. This is not about the players. This is about the officials, the referees, about them making terrible calls on both ends, but more on one than the other. You know, about them being blind on particular plays that impacted and hurt the game. That's what this is about. This is not about bashing Chattanooga. This is not about bash or uplifting Heat Squad. It's not about that. They're here, you know, and I can say that while they're here. This is about the calls that were made that impacted the game and the intention of the officials. I came here, I had no horse in the race. That was my first or second time being here. But I did not like what I saw. And as that being the case, I had to address it. And that's what I'm doing. You know, but yeah, man, Coach don't want to come on, but you're definitely welcome, you you're definitely welcome to come on onto this platform anytime you want to, and we can talk about it. Because what I'm saying is not to make excuses for them. Like if you was here, you heard me say that they made a whole bunch of fumbles. They did some things to help themselves. So I gave credit. Credit was due. I told them I gave criticism when criticism was due, and then I also gave the truth when the truth was due. So the truth was the officials were not running the game for both teams equally. The credit that I gave is that you guys are a real good organization. And the criticism that I gave was the fact that they fumbled and did not play well in the first half. So can't nobody say that, oh, I'm just being biased. And also, me personally, invited you on to this platform. I checked my email. There was nothing in my email. If you need me to show that, I will. I didn't get anything. But man, just say your piece. Let me know. Congratulations, Chattanooga. At this point, we're on to the next, and that D2C coach said, hey, yeah, man, good luck on that too, coach. But this is something, like I said, this wasn't about the coaches. This wasn't nothing about none of that. But I don't care who it is. I'm gonna call what I see. If I feel like something is something not being called fairly, I gotta address it. I'm sorry. This is not to bring any type of negativity to Chattanooga. It's not to take away any credit. It's not, like I said, it's not to uplift East. But when I go to the game, I'm still playing that game. I'm not going to say that, oh, this person, he wanted to call it this person for this team, he called it for this team, and then just be happy with that. I'm not going to do that. That's why I decided to create a platform to allow not only the kids to express themselves, but to also, share what I see. Because if we don't do that, then it's going to continue to happen. And in no way that's right for anybody to not call a game full of kids unfairly. That's not right at all. So, I definitely appreciate you coming to this platform, Coach. But I'm gonna call what I see. I'm gonna call it. And that respect everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking to the chat just a little, just a few more. Read a couple more. Hey, all right, yeah. So we gotta get ready to end it. IG. Good. But man, please, hey, while y'all here, man, just make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. That's how you support me, and that's how I'm able to continue to support you guys. I'm not asking for any money or funds or anything. That's all I ask is that you guys just hit the subscribe button and support by watching the video. I don't think they're asking for too much. Yeah, man, but that's all we got for now, man. I'm Hell. If you see me, definitely approach me, but no, understand that where I'm coming from is from love and just to make sure that, everything is going fair in the right way. So that's all I got for now, man. I'm out. Hey, man, look.